Into Game Night Live Rewind's Game of the Week. Come to you live from Davis High School as we've got a battle atop Region 1, the Syracuse Titans and the Davis Darts. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. Please be joined by Kenzie Christensen. Kenzie, great way to kick off our girls coverage, albeit late in the year, with Davis and Syracuse.
Yeah, no, I'm super excited to be here. First time ever doing anything like this. I'm very familiar with both these teams, playing for 16 years and now out here doing this.
Let's talk about Syracuse. They come in, they're 8-2 in region play, 9-3 on the season. Brooklyn Settlemeyer, this is not a lie, 89 goals this season. Had 6 in the first matchup, a loss for Syracuse. What does she bring to this Titan offense?
I love Brooklyn. I've coached Brooklyn for about 6 years, and she's an amazing player on and off the field. Great student, great athlete, perfect coachable player.
Davis winning the draw. They're in their home white uniforms today, Syracuse in the road navies. We talked about these two teams played earlier this year, 15-11. Davis got that win. I was talking with Coach Settlemeyer before the game. He said, we just got to start better. They went down like 6-0 in that game. If you're the Darts, how do you try to keep that momentum going here early in what is essentially a region championship match for them?
So to keep the Titans going?
No, to keep Davis, get kind of a similar start. Yeah,
just stepping off with the mindset. As long as you have that mindset, you can put it to your body, put it to the back of the goal. As a current moment, we have Davis with Kennedy. She is a sophomore here at Davis High, having the ball, passed it over to, I believe, Ava Barra with a shot and a miss.
Nice save there by Fessler. And look, Gabby Fessler, 581 save percentage coming into the contest today. She's been stout for Syracuse all year. The Titans here on a quick push, the counter. Here is Settlemeyer trying to work through that defense. Boy, getting right.
Triple team shot and blocked.
Off the post. Is this one tracked down by Syracuse? Boy, feels like she's not intimidated by multiple defenders going right at it.
Oh, she's not. She's used to that high pressure. A lot of these girls she actually plays with during off season. So it's a really fun game for the girls as I see teammates on other teams from their offseason.
Davis was pushing up there, trying to get it up with Carrie Norton. That pass was just off the mark. As it'll be Syracuse here to put this in play.
Do you want me talking about what's going on, or what?
So here comes battle at midfield. Syracuse coming away with it momentarily. Johnson able to track that back down for the Titans. Looking up here for Hansen. Here comes Malia. Has that jarred loose, and we're going to get a whistle here on the push. Syracuse here ready to put it in play from the top of the 12. Hansen with it. The run here and a goal. First goal of the game coming from Malia Hansen for the Titans.
Yeah, that was a great shot on Morgan Bunch. Something excited about Morgan Bunch, it's her senior year. This is going to be her 4th year playing for Davis High. And going into this next fall, she has a scholarship at Southern Virginia University. So it's excited to see how she's about to play in this competition since Syracuse and then seeing her in the fall.
So Kenzie, talk us through that. You know, I've been covering boys lacrosse for about 2 years. That's a different rule than girls lacrosse, or than boys lacrosse, that start, right? So talk us through what just happened on that 12-yard start.
So yeah, 12-meter start. 12-meter start, that player with the ball always drives in to get a goal. Sometimes she passes it off depending on how they're situated and where they're put on the 8.
On the draw, Settlemeyer able to gather it. It is a better start for Coach Settlemeyer's group, obviously with the first goal and another possession here. Settlemeyer had that knocked out, and the call here will...
It's a horizontal is what it's getting called for right now, meaning their stick obviously went horizontal on her body, which is illegal since it is dangerous for the player to have.
Settlemeyer getting right in front. Nice block. A save made there by Bunch. Being batted around here. Syracuse looking to retreat and gather. Here's Hamblin. Nice cut through the middle there by Allen. They couldn't find her. Hamblin still with it.
Defense was holding really strong and tight to their girls. A pass off is hard. Oh, Tallulah Razor picked up the ground ball, tossed it over to Morgan Bunch, the goalie.
Yeah, it looked like she got a piece of that pass. You talked about how good the defense was there for Davis, and it leads in the turnover.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. And right now that's that stick handling and looking for ball. Ooh, a swipe away.
Yeah, nice job by Hansen. She's got the lone goal of the match here in the early going. As Davis now with some space. Here comes Lifforth.
Oh,
Olivia.
fast
Right
break.
through this
Ooh,
defense.
nice.
Oh, and a save by Fessler. How about Gabby? A couple nice saves here early on for Syracuse.
Yeah. I mean, every shot that's been shot has been blocked, so it's been amazing.
Another start here for the Darts.
Yeah, so this is 8-meter free position. Why it was called is there was a check across the body, and that's a safety call, a major foul. So they pull her out to the 8 for that free possession. Shot and blocked by the defender.
Like might have been, stick might have been deflected. Didn't get as much on that shot as I think she maybe intended.
Yeah, for sure.
Davis still with possession here. They'll play this out with Williams. Emma, gets right to a shooting spot, just wide. Backed up here for the Darts.
Their highest scorer, Macy Wood. She's a senior here at Davis High, one of their lead scorers, and she just got the first goal for the night.
Nice finish there by Davis as we've got a little technical glitch for you. We'll get that fixed as soon as we can. It is 1-1, not as you see. It's a technicality there. We'll look to get that resolved, but boy, great goal there, Kenzie, for the Darts to tie it up.
It looks like that Macy Woods, number 7, that just made the goal, is now setting to the center.
We'll head back to the spot here for the draw. You talked about Wood being in there for the Darts.
And then it looks like Johnson for Syracuse.
Radlin's been great on the draw this year for the Titans.
Call across the body is what that one was. Syracuse picked it up, and a turnover by Ava Barr.
Here comes Bear for the Darts. And the whistle here. Davis will put it in play with Bear. All right in front.
Oh, nice deflection.
Yeah, Montgomery able to get back there. As Davis able to stick with it. Darts still with the possession here. I'll move it with Williams. Emma here again looking to get to that middle.
Shooting space. So the defender did get in the way of the attacker to shoot. So she'll be given a free position while number 10 will be setting behind her. It looks like Emma Williams will be setting up on the second hash for the free position.
So Emma Williams with an opportunity. 10 goals on the year for Emma. Coming in, bounce shot, and once again, Fessler able to make the stop for Syracuse. Here come the Titans.
Nice transition.
Settlemeyer.
Oh,
Defense collapsing down, and
I believe it was called for a push.
wow.
So she gets an 8-meter, that's a major foul, so she'll begin an 8-meter free position straight to Morgan Bunch.
Brooklyn Settlemeyer looking for number 90.
Oh, nice deflection on defense.
Good defense by Davis. Boy, they're not allowing any room here for Brooklyn. Talking about 89 goals on the year, had 6 in that first matchup, and boy, they take away a good opportunity there from the 12. Settlemeyer still with it, into traffic, just wide and backed up.
The ball would be possessed by Blue, which is the Titans. Emma has ball, pass it up to Brooklyn Settlemeyer.
Settlemeyer again here.
Fun fact about Brooklyn, she was actually just in Deseret News as the player of the week for her 89 goals. Saw that sent over to me, and I thought that was pretty amazing for her.
89. I know it's young for this sport being sanctioned, but it is what it is. That's good for 6th in the single-season scoring record book, and there's still games left to be played for her. So she's got an opportunity to make an early mark here in the state in her senior season.
Yeah, for sure. Not a lot's going on up there. Defense is locking them out pretty well.
Yeah, Brooklyn's still holding it here. Everything kind of backside.
I think she might be going in. Oh, yeah. No.
Oh, nice find for Johnson. Oh, and that was just wide. Did that get deflected, Kenzie?
Yeah, it did. Morgan tipped it off with her stick.
I love the find there to Rylan. My apologies. Settlemeyer here. Trying to peel around and crease violation.
On which team? Oh, it looks like crease violation on White, so she'll be going pulled back to the dot, and it will be a whistle start. She can go into shoot, or she can look for a passer.
Brooklyn here, being defended by Lifforth. Boy, look at how far they were able to push her away, and there's the call.
The call was in the sphere, so she will begin a free possession shot. It looks like she might be going center hash. Center hash is the best one to get to because then you have the most maximum space and percentage of goal.
Does the player choose that?
No, it depends on where the foul happens.
Okay. Brooklyn, gonna shoot and score. Number 90 in the books for Brooklyn, Settlemeyer, and it's 2-1. Good decision there. I mean, she had a start a couple minutes ago, and the Davis D kind of collapsed down, took it away. That time she just fires and scores it.
Yeah, it looks just that free position shot, I think, is where Settlemeyer will get all of her goals tonight. His defense is not playing light on her. I think they realize that she is the highest scorer for this team and one of the highest scorers of the state, so they're going to lock her off with all chances they can get. So free positions where I think Brooklyn will get a lot of her goals tonight.
2-1 Syracuse. Coach Settlemeyer before the game said, hey, we're trying to play without any pressure. We're just here to have fun, and it's been a good recipe here early. Is on the draw. It's Settlemeyer again. Syracuse has been strong on the draws here in this first half.
Yeah, no, they've been really directed very well, and the girls on the circle have been snatching it right off.
Boy, good idea. Tess Allen was wide open, just couldn't connect. Kept here with Shelton. Brooke. Looking for some help. She'll come back. Shelton here going to hand off. Settlemeyer, quick shot off the post. Nice answer there from the Davis defense, and now Davis in transition. Ava Bear pushing it up with the darts, looking ahead for Wood.
Macy Wood, yeah.
Macy, the shot just wide. They say that was won by the Titans.
Yeah, that was just inside the 8. That was a hard shot to make, and she had a lot of power behind it, so she just didn't have quite enough of an angle to make that goal successful.
Syracuse working it up here. Allen able to get it up with Jace. Oh, no, my apologies. Brooke Shelton. And she just missed that. Turned it over.
Yep, over to Grace is who got that ground ball. Grace Rose.
Here's Bear. It's a nice little stick move to kind of free up that outside for Ava. As Davis looking to set up the offense. Here comes Johnson. Cadence will toss that over and regather.
So something you don't see quite much with all teams is that they're playing pretty locked off on defense, meaning they're following their girls only about a stick length away.
Boy, how about that move?
Nice.
Oh, Olivia Lifford with the goal, her second of the game. We're tied up at 2. Beautiful move there, Kenzie.
Yeah, no, that was beautiful. She did a little face dodge, which pulled her open to that right side lane and got her right into the goal, what she wanted.
One of the things that, I mean, even, my little experience in girls lacrosse, the pocket here much shallower. I mean, that's a difficult move to make kind of that dodge left and right and work around while keeping that ball secure.
I mean, there's always a joke popping around saying the difference between boys and girls lacrosse is girls lacrosse has a lot more technical skills, where boys lacrosse has a lot more aggression. So it's about just taking the time and learning your stick, learning your body, and knowing how to control that type of pocket, because we know nothing different.
Very well done, and Lifford off to a great start here for Davis.
Oh, Suttlemeyer won the draw again. Nice old pass to Johnson.
I mean, that's just been easy money for Syracuse here early. Ooh. Titans working through. That was knocked out. Regathered here by Suttlemeyer. Trying to get it in front. Deflected there by the Davis D. I think that was Razor that got a piece of it. And the darts now escaping. Space here for Lifford.
She dropped the ball, and it looks like Syracuse may be picking it up.
Battling here for possession. Still a ground ball here. Finally gathered by Visser. Kendall trying to work through this Davis pressure. Up with Ryland. We'll swing this over. A lot of space here. Fairbanks having to work through a couple of Davis defenders, and that knocked out. Davis has it.
Turnover by Razor, nice.
She's been strong today defensively.
Yeah, no, Razor is a very strong player. She doesn't let anything by her, and nothing affects her. Something happens, she just wipes it off and plays the next game.
Here's Lifford again. Olivia. Oh, nice spin there off of Suttlemeyer. To the middle here. That deflected and gathered by the Titans. Nice work there by Fairbanks. Suttlemeyer. Nice job just being patient there, making sure she kept the possession. Johnson here amongst traffic. Down with Shelton. Shelton. Oh, had backside, just couldn't get it there. It's a nice move around the cage by Hamblin.
Nice.
And a goal. Finished by the Titans. Set up beautifully and finished by Hansen.
Yeah, no, that was amazing. That was 100% teamwork, trust, and faith in your teammates. To be able to get that tight, short pass through all those defenders to a fast goal, that was beautifully done.
3-2 Titans, and what has been a game of goals and answers. Titans in darts. We talk about coming into this one. Davis, they were 9-1 in region play coming into it. Syracuse 8-2. Fremont also at 8-2. So if Syracuse has hope of a region championship, they got to win this game, or they're going to be 2 games back and needing some region help.
Yeah, just seeing how the Titans have played over the season, they're a team that is very level-headed. When they're on the field, they're never putting each other down. They're always looking to pull each other up. And I think if they pull it through tonight, I think it's going to be by attitude, trust, and faith with their teammates. We've
got one more matchup with Fremont coming up in the next week. That would be pivotal as well, but got to take care of business today. Another draw win here for the Titans. I mean, Kenzie, it's got to be, 80% of draws are going to Syracuse here in the first half?
Maybe even more. Like, Syracuse just has that draw control right now. It looks like that darts have switched it around a little bit with who they've had on center draw, but Titans have kept it with Johnson. She's done very well and successful.
Ryland here will start with it for Syracuse. And the Davis D able to break it up.
Tallulah Razor once again with the turnover. Fun fact about Tallulah Razor, she's actually from Oregon. She played for 3D Oregon, moved to Utah just about a year ago, and is now here with the Davis Darts.
It's good to see her skills moved with her. Oh, Oh, the wraparound just over the post. Had a great look there for Reed. Missed opportunity.
Yeah. She had some good stick handling, and she had a lot of faith in herself, and it's just about getting that placement.
Syracuse here will start with it. Here's Hansen working up with Fairbanks. Space for Fairbanks again to the middle, Ryland. Feels like Syracuse had a pretty good recipe for working through this Davis pressure and getting into the offensive zone.
Yeah, and I think they were really good about keeping their heads up and continuing passing. For what just happened there was just a little give and go, passing back and forth and giving each other the opportunity to go. Unfortunately, it looked like we got out of bounds, and it's back over to Davis.
Boy, an opportunity for Davis, and kind of got caught. Syracuse able to take advantage as Hamblin won it. Is this rolling back here with Bunch?
It's really unlikely to see in the girls' game goalies coming out of the crease. A lot of the girls like to stay in the crease, stay in home, but Bunch is one that's, you can see right now, on the top of the 8.
Yeah.
Very comfortable with her position with her team.
Here's Liffrith pushing it up for the darts. Now Emma Williams. She's had a couple good looks, or she's been able to create. I think she had one shot that she had just missed, but she's been aggressive trying to get to that shooting area. Here's nice dodge there, thrown behind. Norton trying to work against Montgomery. Right in front. And another one that just misses. Couldn't tell if Fessler got a piece of it or not, but it's backed up.
Yeah, I heard some sticks hitting around, but I'm not sure if that was a goalie that deflected it or if she just shot wide. But there was definitely a lot of movement there.
Norton gets in front and a goal. Beautiful job by Carrie Norton. Davis has been able to get to that, but it's just been a struggle to finish here in the early part, but Carrie takes care of it.
Yeah, they're definitely getting the space to get drives, and they had the opportunity to shoot. It's just about the execution and finding the back of the net, and that's where, you know, Davis is struggling just a bit, but thankfully they were able to find it right then.
It's been great, the responses Davis had. Every Syracuse goal, Davis come back, found a way to tie it up. It's been a entertaining first half here.
Yeah, no, this is a good game. They're two good teams here in Utah, and it's going to be fun to watch and see how this game ends. It looks like, once again, Syracuse has Johnson on the draw and switching back into Macy Wood.
Well, you know, we had a couple technical glitches. We think those are now fixed. But the fix, the clock is now going to be an approximation. We'll do our best to keep that as true as we can to the game clock. At times you'll see us start it early, start it late. But that's an approximation here of the official clock kept on the scoreboard. Is ground ball here and the whistle.
Whistle, it was an empty check, meaning the girl that did not have possession of the ball, and the opponent checked her stick, so they got possession. Not sure what quite happened there, but it looks like we're going back.
Well, and they never stopped the clock. It's still running here in the stadium.
Yeah, no stopping the clock. They are in the CSA, though, so that is a little strange.
That one lost. Here's Settlemeyer.
Settlemeyer picked it up from Ruby Jane.
Finding Johnson, and a bounce shot. How about that goal from Johnson? They could even hit the pipe before going in.
No, that was a really clean shot. She took her angle and went with it. So it's not like always about finding that open lane, but finding the perfect moment and the faith in yourself to be able to find that drive and just shoot it. And that's exactly what she just did.
Well, that's what Settlemeyer does for you, right? Everyone's so concerned about her offense. She pulls 3 defenders over, and now she can get that to a player like Johnson. Now you've got an easy finish at the cage. And I mean, that's the thing. We talk about 89 goals for Brooklyn, 17 assists. She's the top assist maker on Syracuse as well, so not afraid to share it around.
Yeah, no, I've watched Brooklyn play a couple times this season, and I've seen her have more assists than shots. And honestly, she plays as a team. She knows she can shoot it, but she puts her team together and gets a great shot off.
Davis with the win, and then they nearly gave that away, and they did. Visser able to step in that passing lane and disrupt it. Here comes Kendall. Whistle there.
So the whistle was checking the sphere too close to her head, so it got called.
Here's Johnson. Ryland been good today for Syracuse in this half, working through the defense. Yeah. Right in front. Oh, just over the pipe. Good look there for Hamblin.
Yeah, something crazy about between Davis and Syracuse is Syracuse has girls that are playing their first year ever on their varsity team, and where Davis has at least 2 to 3 years of players that have played before. So just seeing how a coach and a team can pull together to get first-year players up on varsity and competing as well as they are is just astounding.
Coach Settlemeyer told me his recipe. I'm not going to share it because we'll keep intellectual property true. But he was like, yeah, we got a lot of players with very little experience. I'm like, the fact that you're competing for a region championship is awesome. He's like, I know. So he, I'll tell you at halftime. We'll keep it between us, Kinsey.
Oh, shot and pipe. Yeah, no, I'm excited to hear that little secret. Settlemeyer is a great coach. He used to actually coach Brooklyn back in, I think it was the 7th, 8th grade.
Yeah. That one kept by the Titans. Nice read there by Bunch. 6 minutes to go here in the first half. 4-3 Syracuse. Boy, big run here again for the Darts. I think this is Bear again. Moving over with Norton. Carey had that jarred loose, and boy, contact there will play on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there was no push. They were both just going for the ball at the same time, so no foul was called.
There was a stoppage there for the trip. Syracuse here pushing up with Hamblin. Emma here trying to work around Facer and now around Johnson. She'll play this back. Here's Montgomery.
So it was a little too hard of contact, at first initial contact. There's such thing as meet and greets, but that one would be called for a push.
Meet and greet, I like that.
Yeah, meet and greet, players, you gotta have a little bit of contact.
Yeah,
You just gotta.
Yeah.
Nice, Tallulah once again with a ground ball and a turnover for the Darts.
A couple Syracuse Titans ran into each other. Davis here trying to take advantage of it. Numbers for the Darts. Johnson here. And taken to the corner there by the defense of Montgomery. Is Syracuse able to get back?
Yeah, so they take it behind. It's called, what we call it, it's called X. Because you can't shoot from back there, so it's kind of like X, and X marks the spot and for assist, I guess. I'm not really quite sure on that.
Boy, and they had a shot to get Norton right in front of the cage and could not connect again. I've been surprised. Davis, it feels like they've just been disrupted in that shooting area for a lot of this first half.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. Oh, pass off, and looked like Syracuse got their stick just in front.
We've got a push here.
I personally did not see what that foul was.
Pre-possession reset. Top of the arc, number 7, Macy Wood.
So it'll be Macy Wood here.
Macy Wood doesn't have the ball.
Oh, it's 17. I thought it was 7. It's Esther Facer.
Check that, number 12.
Gold on white, not the easiest color combination.
No.
Oh, how about that finish? Guess who?
It looks like a hat trick.
Lifforth again.
Yeah.
We got a timeout taken by Davis. Timeout, Darts. We'll take it with them. 4 apiece. You're watching Game Night Live Rewind's Game of the Week. Welcome back, Davis High School. The Darts and the Titans. One game separating these two here in the region standings. Syracuse trying to force that even, and it's been an impressive start today for Syracuse, and Davis has always answered. It's been a great back-and-forth battle here. Dane Stewart and Kinsley Christensen with you here. And
nice pickup by Brooklyn Settlemeyer. I thought Davis was going to win that one, but once again, Titans took it away.
I think they've won 1 or 2. I mean, it has been dominated.
Syracuse all the way.
Yep.
And the saying goes, win the draw, win the game. So we'll see how that plays through here.
it has certainly helped Syracuse get that better start. We talked about that at the start, right? And
Yeah.
that has certainly helped them.
Yeah, no, winning that draw and being able to see your teammates right away like they have been to get that clean transition to get an open lane to draw, or it looks like right now is a free position shot. Not sure what the call was, but she's getting on the first hatch. This is kind of a hard one to shoot at, but she's going to go ahead and rip it.
She is wound up like a batter in the batting box. She was taking that all the way. And nice job there, tracking it by Bunch.
Yeah, before the split happened, and what I mean by that is Davis used to have 3 high schools combined into them, which was Farmington, Davis, and Syracuse. Brooklyn and Morgan played against each other. Oh, nice swipe away from Syracuse.
And it gives the Titans a
She's got
quick
some
counter.
wheels. Wow.
Here she comes.
Oh, she ain't have no
End to
stopper.
end. Oh, we got a whistle here. How about Candlin Brown? My goodness, the sophomore.
Wow.
She's got to run track, right?
Oh, something. That was insane. She blew past everybody.
Oh.
The only way they stopped her is pulling a foul across the body, and now she gets an 8-meter shot. If she move those fast feet, she might just have herself a goal.
Here will be the sophomore, Brown. As we've got 2 minutes left here. Coming in. Oh, the save made by Bunch.
2 minutes, referees.
Oh, nice.
Syracuse still with it. And we got a
In
call
the
here?
sphere call.
All right, talk about that.
So in the sphere, so when it happens just like that, a girl didn't necessarily have to check, meaning, the motion of trying to get the ball on a stick, but just having their stick inside their face is a dangerous
Shot goes wide.
A dangerous play is what it's called.
I think that was Macy Wood that was able to get the stick up and not allow that shot to come across clean.
Yeah, no, she definitely did. You can see it looks like number 10. Who's 10?
Hanson?
Hanson, yeah. She was shaking off her hand, so definitely Macy had some type of interaction there with her shot.
Here's Hamblin with it. 1:25 to go here in the first half.
So it kind of looks like they're doing an ISO, but it's a play with some cuts. Wonder what's really going to happen here.
Yeah, it's Hamblin taking all sorts of time as Hollingsworth staying right with her, keeping that stick tall as we approach 1 minute to go here in the first half.
So something fun about the defender out there, Ruby Jane is her first name. She actually started playing high school when she was in the 8th grade. She played up. So to see her holding off Emma back there like that, it's not too surprising for me. She's a great player, a strong asset to Davis, and she's making it hard for him.
And she's a junior. We get one more year, and how about that? Nice stop there by Davis. Oh, can they get the clear? And it is awarded Davis possession.
Yeah, it was cross the body foul. It looks like Johnson did it, and she's going to wait and defend.
We just paused the clock there to true it up with our game clock here. Final 20 seconds. Bear. Oh, nice. Oh, we're going to get called there.
I'm not exactly sure what that call was.
Final 10. Bear pushing it up here for Davis.
She's
5
got some
seconds.
wills.
3,
Looking in front.
1.
And that one just kept out the roller. We've hit the half. 4 apiece. Davis and Syracuse knotted up with Region 1 first place on the line. You're watching Game Night Live Rewind's Game of the Week presented by Heidemann Associates. And welcome back. Start of the second half. Davis, Syracuse tied up at the break. Dane Stewart and Kenzie Christensen with you. Kenzie, anything you saw in that first half that you think maybe teams try to attack or adjust to here in half number 2?
Yeah, Davis was doing a lot of responsing and not a lot of bringing out. What I mean by that is Syracuse took the lead and they had to react. So hopefully we get a little bit of switch up on that, having Davis take a little more lead on some of these plays.
How do you try to adjust what's been the face-off disparity in this game?
You can switch girls. You can switch what kind of tactic you do on the draw. Oh, that was almost nice.
Yeah, they had Hamblin right in front of the net. Just missed on the pass.
Yeah. It looks like she's in possession once again, though. So something that teams don't take advantage of right now is that right now they can pick up the ball, turn, and hike it down the field. And they don't. They hesitate. They wait for something. Like, just take advantage of that time and go. Oh, nice. Clear.
There was some confusion there. It did look like Syracuse was going to have it, and then the official stopped and no, it's Davis.
It says it was a pass.
Yeah, right.
So, yeah.
It wasn't a shot. It was a pass instead. So then it's last to touch. That off the stick. Boy, we got a whistle here.
Spear violation.
Yeah, I guess spear violation.
Well, here come the darts. Here's Norton.
She's
She had a goal in the first half. Fairbanks with good stick work.
There's speedy legs and across the body call.
Yeah, we need a nickname for Candlin Brown because she's the fastest player on the field.
Yeah.
I mean, bar none.
Yeah, she's so fast.
I like speedy legs. We'll see if that sticks.
Speedy legs?
Yeah, isn't that what you call her?
Yeah.
Working through. Oh, good work, but that Davis defense collapsing down will be whistled here.
It looks like she may have got her on top of the head because it was across the body, meaning Razor was on the right side of her body when she should have been on the left side for that check. But then by that check happening, it pushed her on the ground.
Feels like Syracuse has been more aggressive on the offensive end.
Yeah, they're driving in. They're not caring, and they're doing what they got to do to get that ball in.
Hansen will put this in play.
Morgan Bunch with a big stop.
Oh, boy. Help there defensively from Wood, and Bunch able to make sure it stays out. A couple of Titan defenders there, and Norton able to work through it. Lost it. Here is Brown. My goodness.
Speedy feet once again, headed down the field. I mean, she doesn't have the strongest cradle going on, but she's got the speed to get past him.
No kidding.
And sometimes that's all it takes.
Yeah.
Depending on the game.
Davis starting to break up the play.
Nice turnover.
Davis able to win it back. Here comes Bear.
Ava's another fast learner. She's going to probably blow past these guys right here.
I'm a big fan of stopping the ball. And right now, Bear is just going wherever she wants.
Oh, yeah. She has such good stick handling. She was actually, for many years, just a defender. And now she's been moved up to midfield. And I think it was a great call by Coach Hecking. She's a fast player. She has good stick skills. And she's willing to get it done.
Johnson working it up here with Hamblin again.
Oh, they were
Now
double
here's
teaming
Settlemeyer. Broken coming around. Well, I like that coming in front of the net instead of chasing her. It allows you to seal it off better.
Yeah.
Very stingy defense.
Davis able to win it back. Here come the darts. Boy, you got to lead ahead.
So sometimes you'd call what just happened a meet and greet, where the attack was going one direction and the defense was just trying to react to her motion. But she happened to drop the ball, so they did call that a push.
Wood.
Trip.
Yeah.
Davis ball. It's going to be 3-possession reset. Side.
I think she's getting an 8-meter shot. Yep, right there in first half. So she is a right-handed player. So going in on this, I do hope she runs it in and doesn't just try and rip it off the 8. Just being strategic, running in is probably the smartest option. I'm excited to see what she does here. Looks like her running.
Yeah.
And
goal. Right between the body and the post, and the darts take their first lead of the game. Kenzie, I was going to ask shot placement, where do you go? I was wondering if you go bouncer or not, but going away from the pocket there of the keep, good decision.
Yeah, no, that was a great decision. Some of the hardest spots to block as a goalie is that, non-dominant hip. And she pulled that goalie just enough away to the center, so she was able to get that pocket. And that was very smart on her decision to keep those extra few feet and get that shot off.
5-4 Davis. They've not led until this moment. So now we'll see what response Syracuse has. And Kenzie, you talked about it, right? Stop responding and
start making some actions.
Right.
Yep, start taking that lead. Be that leader. But nice. So Meyer just snagged that right out of the air with one hand. Speedy legs going down the field.
I was going to ask if Brooklyn just goes straight to the cage. Davis.
I mean, if you got that open lane, it's smart to just go to the cage. Like, if you got it, it's given to you, take it.
Yeah.
But right now she did get double teamed and pulled out. Yeah.
Good work there by Bear. Brooklyn able to stay with it.
Yeah, so how Ava was able to do that is she kept body contact the whole time. Even though Brooke tried to step back to switch her hands, Ava stuck right with her, which had her body interfere with Brooke's switch, which made her drop the ball.
See, that kind of stuff. That's gold right there.
Yeah.
That's gold. Settlemeyer here, being patient. Boy, had a secondary cutter kind of trail there, but couldn't connect with Shelton.
Open.
Ground ball here.
Play broken up.
Well, that was interesting because Bunch came out pretty far.
Yeah.
Feels like,
I mean, she's a little lady. She's 5 foot tall. She is not scared of anything, and she'll step out to get that ground ball like she just did. She was not scared to get in the mix with everybody.
Compton here trying to deal with this aggressive pressure from Syracuse, and now it'll be Razor dropping back here. This Bunch with it. That one
nice.
Momentarily lost, and then the whistle here from behind.
Nice.
Bunch able to gather. That is one of the things for me I've got to adjust to is there is no whistle. I mean, at times there are, right, on some of the free starts, but pick it up and go.
Pick it up and go. It's a pick it up and go unless it's a 10-point differential or you're inside the CSA. And the CSA is about the 12 and back to the dots, and that is always a whistle start. Something I'm seeing a lot from the darts here today is that they're cradling by themselves and dropping the ball. We've seen that a couple times. It's happened here with Razor and a couple times over with 23. Let's say.
Davis with it. Right to the middle and a goal. Another finish for Davis from close. It's Brinley Wilding with the goal. 6-4.
They definitely underestimated her. She's a little lady too, just like Morgan Bunch. But she just kept going and kept that pressure on her defender and just took that shot. They definitely underestimated her and didn't call that crash or double team. Yep, that's something that Syracuse is about to talk about because that was not a smart play on their part, but way to take advantage of it for the darts.
Kenzie, Syracuse, the offense. I mean, Davis is really taking some things away defensively. How do you try to get the Titan offense going again?
Honestly, it's just about the transition, seeing your teammates and getting that time in right. Also with the space. If you don't have space to pass and to have cuts, you got to create it somehow. You got to pull away your defender, get her out of the lane of drive, and illegal draw. So what happened is Syracuse went early, and so it will be going to white ball. They can now self-start since the first whistle was already blown.
Here's Coleman, and that was stopped by Syracuse. It feels like Davis kind of senses that momentum shifted here.
Yeah.
Good defense there. Johnson couldn't possess it.
Oh, she came up with it,
Never mind. That's sheer stick-to-itiveness.
Yeah, just once again, she was trying to switch hands, but that defense, Emma Williams was super tight on her, which did not allow her to switch her hands properly. In that case, you want to roll back on her and switch your hands with your back towards the defense versus switching your stick in front of you.
Here comes Facer with the darts.
On play.
A whistle there. We'll start from X with the Davis. Wilding.
Yeah, they're not underestimating her this time. They double-teamed her, stopped her from driving that ball in.
Davis bringing Johnson in. We had a seam
Wide
right in
open.
front.
Nice.
She's got it now. Easy goal. 7-4 Davis.
Assist by Olivia Wilfred.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Cadence Johnson always has those great little finesse shot. Her crease rolls are nearly flawless. And so to see that right there, super proud of her. That was awesome. Something Syracuse could have done to make that better on defense is communication. We had girls that were standing there or doing a double team that wasn't necessary, which left that open player coming in.
Well, and it was a substitution, right? So no one saw her come on the field. No one picked her up. Go right in front of the cage.
Yeah.
Nice assist and an easy finish.
Yeah, right at that moment, they need to be screaming, like, who's got to figure out where that open player is. But they got to realize fast off the bat that open player is actually coming on the field, and they didn't have it there. Something I love seeing is how excited Coach Hecking gets. Mackenzie Hecking is a previous player at Westminster. She was a goalie. So to see her train such a good, field team has been remarkable. You can see her down there talking. Body language is just pumped. She's excited, and I love seeing that within a coach. I admire Mackenzie very much, and it's excited to see where she's came with this Davis starts her second year in.
Timeout taken here by Syracuse. We'll step aside and be back. You're watching Game Night Live Rewind's Game of the Week. Welcome back. 7-4 Davis. And 3-0 to start this second half for the Darts. They look like a team. And all of a sudden, offensively, things are clicking.
Yeah, they are, and they just switched up the person on the draw. Macy Wood was the one winning the draw for them just a moment ago, and now they have put in, I think, Mackenzie. Yeah, Mackenzie Coleman. Oh, and Macy picked it up right away. I underestimated him for sure. Macy was right there on circle, ready for that ball.
Macy's still holding it here despite a nice stick check there. Lifforth, boy, she was the offense in the first half. That 3 of their 4 goals. There's been nice support around Libby here in this second half.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you can hear Coach Sotomayor down there telling them what they needed to do this last goal is talk. That communication on defense is key.
Lifforth still with it here for Davis. Oh, found a bit of a lane. The bounce shot and the goal. 8-4 Davis.
Olivia Lifforth's third goal of the game. First hat trick of the game.
Yeah, that was an amazing drive in. I mean, she got that ball, she took it up top, and she had that center lane. She did have a defender on her, but she didn't let that stop her. She kept cruising in with that outside lane and got a good shot off at that bottom corner. Very smart, very well with the stick work, and very, intelligent to be able to see where the defense is and making sure to have that outside hand versus the inside hand, and how that is critical to be able to get a good shot off.
Boy, and the tough thing is the ball never left her possession. I mean, she kind of had it, worked around, just kind of was patient, waited, saw the lane, and went and scored. There's not a lot of passing on it, and, credit to her, she sees the opportunity, but if I'm Syracuse, I want that defense kind of forcing that movement a little bit more.
Nice snatch from Jensen. Is it Jensen?
Johnson. Yeah. Yeah, Ryland's been great today for the Titans.
Davis breaks up the play.
Davis able to win it. Nope.
Oh, Brooklyn Sotomayor once again coming up with the ground ball.
I don't know how she came away with it. I totally missed it.
Oh, Brooke just has that reach. She's got the height. Oh, not the smartest shot, though.
Oh.
I couldn't tell if that went in or not, but it was kept out there by Bunch.
Yep, it was deflected, unfortunately for her. See, Ava's a fast player, too. Maybe we got 2 speedy feet out here. Because, no one's stopping her. She's protecting her cradle, which is bringing in front of her face so that they can't check her. Oh, but on that pass, they did get a tip-off.
I don't know if she could sense or see that player kind of coming in from that right side.
Mm-hmm.
Like she maybe lost that, and that ended up losing the possession there.
Yeah, she also, when she did pass, she pulled the stick a little too far out to her right side. If she would have done a split nose pass or a crown pass, which what that means is just bringing it to the center of your forehead and darting it right over to your partner. It makes it so you're not able to get checked as easily, but by the mistake of pulling it to her right side and pushing it through, that defense was able to step in.
I did say that rolled out.
Oh, check that.
Oh.
Well, I'm not sure what they said because I thought it would have been Davis, but it's Syracuse possession here. Here's Brooklyn. Boy, they've done such a good job on her.
She's backing out. Oh, she tried to take that shot. That was nearly a 12-meter shot. Just to have that power, that drive, and just the attitude to be able to take that, that was awesome. I thought she was going to try and pull a shooting space by how she was winding up, but nah, that was a shot.
But how about Davis forcing her out? I mean, they've really made her work today. She's not had the same offensive proficiency that she's had all year long.
No.
Davis defense has made it tough.
For sure, yeah. No, they've been staying strong, having body contact throughout, not letting any space to happening.
Here's Wood playing over here with Lifforth.
Number 30. So why she dropped that ball? She's not on the outside hand. That outside hand means furthest away from defense, so she did put herself in a bad situation to be able to catch. Oh, nice.
What? I couldn't tell if that was a pass or a shot on goal.
That
it was kind of both.
Meant to be a pass. That was meant to be a pass.
Liv almost had that. Still trying to stay with it. Keeps that in. How about Lifforth?
Oh, ball's out. Over to Syracuse.
Nice defense there by Shelton, staying right on her, right? You don't get the possession, but stay physical.
Yeah. I'm going to say 30 because that last name is a hard one to say. She tipped it off, which was able to get them to have Grace have a turnover.
Foul number 15.
Here comes Rose. Boy was looking up there, just couldn't connect with Johnson. That's Cadence.
Yeah, they've had some pretty high passes this last couple minutes. They got to get that under wraps. Oh!
Lifford just had that bounce off the stick, but able to regain it.
I mean, it looks like she has some type of knee injuries, but that's not letting her slow down.
Foul on the play.
So that's across the body. So once again, she was on the wrong side of her body to be able to take that check, so it makes it dangerous. It looks like she may have snipped the back of her head just by the player grabbing her head. I didn't personally see it, but it is possible.
How about we're almost halfway through this second half and Davis still has not allowed a goal?
Yeah, that's amazing. They're keeping strong on defense. Even right now, they're looking for their space to be able to get another shot off.
There's Cadence trying to work through that stick of Visser.
Oh, nice check.
Yeah.
She had that right side, was able to get that back check, double teamed. Second player picked up the ball. Beautiful.
Titans on the push. Fairbanks has help
gonna
to her
draw?
right. Stepping through. Oh, and a save. How about Morgan Bunch?
Nicely done. She had such a drive, such energy, and Morgan shut that down.
That's a great way to kill momentum that was building on that run. And now the Davis push, the Davis Darts pushing it. Here's Coleman.
Oh, another check off, and it was clean.
That was speedy feet. Candlin Brown.
These past the second half by both teams have not been spectacular. They got to clean it up to keep this game going.
Here comes Hamblin. Boy, Syracuse, not a lot of Titans down there. Hamblin just trying to work her way through this defense. Is now Syracuse coming up.
I think where a lot of players lack is from rolling back, just like
Right that. Ooh.
Yeah.
Just
Not a lot of
missed
players
it.
do that. Not a lot of players do that, and it loses a lot of space and potential for shots.
Uh-oh.
And
Oh.
that's
By Morgan Bunch.
Boy, not a save that you want to concede if you're Davis, but Bunch
that was
standing
awesome.
tall.
That was awesome. And Brooklyn took that time off of back behind on X, pulling it forward, and she waited for no one.
Yep.
And just went for it, and I love seeing that. Just take that time and power. Like, I think some girls are underestimated with how much strength they have on their shots.
I had some good velocity. Norton had that one lost. Page recovering it here for Syracuse. Titans got to start finding the back of the net. They've got numbers if they can hurry. Here comes Settlemeyer. Right in front. Bunch retreating back to the cage here, and Davis able to win it once again. It's Razor.
That one's
Nope,
that was
it's
Coleman.
not. Yep.
Hey, it happens
Appreciate
to
the help
best of
there.
us.
Here come the darts. Facer. And that Syracuse defense.
Who's picking up? Oh, popping it in the air.
This one being batted around, eventually captured there by Page.
I gotta say, as a coach, that's one of my biggest pet peeves is when girls have the holding to be able to pick up the ball and they flick it. Like, you already had it halfway in your stake. Just take a step through and get that pass.
Right in front.
Oh,
Another pipe shot for Syracuse. This one from Hamblin.
Razor is tight on that defense. Made that pass super awkward.
Syracuse got to be wondering if that goal's regulation size. I mean, they've had a couple
Yeah, all right.
hit paint.
Well, Bunch is down there with a super shiny helmet, and maybe that has something to do with it. The sun's reflecting off.
The super shiny helmet.
Yep, super
Yeah.
shiny helmet.
Yeah, the secret weapon.
Yep.
Settlemeyer. Good help defense, but
Nice.
working through right to the body of Bunch.
Yeah, she had a lot of possibility of taking a roll dodge there, but they were staying tight on her on defense, which made her force a shot that didn't happen to get in.
And Settlemeyer here is hurt behind the play, and they stop this.
So this is called a
On play.
ref's timeout. It's a safety check, so it's not a foul in any way. It's just to make sure the player is safe, and whatever happens, that she's able to switch out and get the attention she may need.
Is that surprising to do that when you're on a fast break, though? I was surprised.
it really depends on the team in the game. You know, just like that, there was a lot of movement on that shot. She had a very hard shot, and defense was working hard to get that ball out of there. So I'm not surprised that they didn't see it, but I'm not surprised that it happened.
Certainly hope she's okay. She's had a great year, and she's certainly left it all out there today. She's done everything she can to try to ignite Syracuse here in the second half.
Nice. I mean, that was amazing on Syracuse number 4. She was watching that ball, transitioned with it, was able to interfere with that pass, which led it to the ground where it's at now.
It's gathered by Lifrith, working around the no-look shot.
Nice. I may take a little bit of pride in that. I have taught a few of the girls that shot. I'm very proud of that. Good job, girlfriend.
I was kind of like, yeah, she's going to take this shot. And then she wasn't sizing up for it at all. I was like,
no,
oh, okay. And then next thing you know.
I saw that coming. Right as she dropped her stick, I'm like, she's about to do a twizzle. Some people call it Twizzler. Some people call it Twizzle. Same, right? But that was beautiful. Super proud of her. That was amazing.
There's a reason why this Davis team, 9-1 on the year, number 2 in the RPI coming into the game today. Syracuse number 6 in the RPI. Huge game for both teams, obviously for region, but man, Davis has been flexing the muscle here in half number 2.
Yeah. Nice snag for Macy. Beautiful draw.
Davis picks up the draw.
It's been a tale of two halves in multiple different ways here today.
Yeah, it just started right there with the draw with Macy. To be a good draw taker, you got to realize your space around you, your own skills, and how to manipulate that draw to be able to get to where you're wanting it to go. And she did that well.
Davis with it again here. Bear. Davis looking to make a sub here as Bear continuing to be patient. They're going to bring Wilding on. Here's Johnson, Cadence.
I wonder if they're playing a little keep away within the last 3 minutes of the game. Oh, maybe not. Macy's looking in for getting a shot off.
I want more.
Yeah.
Nice kick save there by Fessler.
Save again.
Great job by Gabby.
Wow, having 2 fast saves like that, that's remarkable on a goalie.
Davis coming away with it again. That'll be Bear.
So she's getting, I think, pulled out to the 12. I think, from my knowledge, it is not a free position, which means she has to pass. Maybe not.
Bounce shot. Saved by Fessler.
So there is calls like that where it is called indirect, meaning they cannot shoot, and I thought that was one there, but it was not, which made it possible for Ava to get that open lane to try and get that shot off.
We approach just a couple minutes remaining. 2 to go here. Davis leading Syracuse. Syracuse with the ball. And 6 goals in 2 minutes. Tough task with the way this Davis defense has played in the second half.
That's tipped off almost 2 to 3-6 as it's now about, I thought it was going out of bounds, but it was picked up by Titans.
Is
that Miss Suttlemeyer?
I think
it is.
Yep.
She is safe and back on the field.
You can tell she's a little hobbled. She's kind of coming back. I don't know if it's just energy, right? Just stamina.
Yeah, well, with that fall, it may have hurt her some way or another, but she's back out and live.
Speaks to her toughness here, coming back on for her group. It's
nice double team.
Syracuse program still working on building up depth and numbers as she's working around a lot of this Davis defense here now from X.
I mean, a name we keep saying on defense is Ava. She's done remarkable on Brooklyn. She's kept up with her, gave her no space, and deflected a lot of her shots.
You can tell right now Suttlemeyer's doesn't have a lot of options, trying to come around. Tough shot and a goal.
She is proud of that goal. She's had a couple shots off from 8 meters, hitting the pipe, finally finding that back of the net.
1 minute remaining in the game. Your Davis starts 5. Syracuse 10, Syracuse 5.
I mean, we only got 1 minute, but I've seen goals happen in the last 10 seconds. So,
right.
I mean, We'll see what happens.
It's a lot to ask, but you really don't have a lot of time to waste, right?
Exactly. Well, if they get into that CSA, critical shooting area, then that time stops. So taking that time and playing it smart on the fouls, that's what can be crucial and get you those points on the board too.
This has been an area that Davis has been much improved at in this second half. Syracuse pretty much has to win every one of these the rest of the way. All starts with Johnson. And
right back to the same draw from Macy. She may have that possession once again.
Yeah.
That is 2 draws in a row, but that same pattern of a draw take, and she's winning it. Nice job for her.
Darts with it, Rose. Working right through a pair of Titan defenders.
She's got a wide cradle.
Foul on Syracuse.
Norton.
See that this is I think the 3rd time that I've personally seen it. They're cradling by themselves, the darts are, and they drop the ball, but they have a shot.
Another one right down Davis Lane.
Beautiful.
And it's 11-5.
I think that they take it slow and steady. Davis is taking it slow and steady, and Syracuse is underestimating that slow and steady for goals. They've got quite a few shots off just by them taking their time and playing their game.
We'll spread everyone out, right, and get that first kind of step on the edge, and next thing you know, you're one-on-one. And it's been the recipe for Davis in half number 2.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, great matchup on draw. We have Suttlemeyer and Wood. Let's see if Wood takes that same draw she's done those last 2 times, or if Suttlemeyer will change it up for us. Yeah, she changed it up just a bit, but Macy still came up with it. Something you've seen a couple times from Macy's doing a one-handed cradle. One-handed cradle is fine if you got the speed. You've seen her pull it out and have that one-handed cradle, but going right back into 2 hands to have that protection of the ball.
Countdown on here for Davis. A critical game atop Region 1, and the Darts. How about a second half where they only allow 1 goal? They defeat Syracuse 11-5. Kenzie, your final thoughts and a player of the game.
I think that was amazing. I think a couple of players for Syracuse, Speedy Feet definitely took a lot of good runs for the team, but Brooklyn Suttlemeyer, she got double team, triple team, pushed around, and she stood strong. I think Suttlemeyer definitely has the MVP in my book. Going to the defensive end for Darts, Razor had it all the way. She can control that one-on-one very strong. But the MVP for them, I'm saying Ava Bear. I know her name so well. Ava Bear. Ava Bear is the MVP, I definitely would think, for Davis Darts. So it was a beautifully played game all across the field.
Davis flexing their muscle, the number 2 team in the RPI, showing it here at Dart Field as Davis gets the 11-5 win over Syracuse. Want to thank you for joining us here on Game Night Live Rewind's Game of the Week. Davis over Syracuse. For Kenzie Christensen, my name is Dane Stewart. We'll see you next time on Game Night Live Rewind, presented by Heidemann Associates and brought to you by the Riley Jensen Mental Performance Group.